G666 and Veeronica are insanely unbalanced. One feels borderline F tier, the other feels like having an unreleased dev character. Let's start with G666. G666, when you don't know how to counter him, is an absolute beast. So much speed, so much lunging with the Viscerate, and as if that weren't hard enough to survive, then he pops Blood Hunt and you're just cooked without proper teamwork. Unless you find literally any small object and realize you're now playing Ring Around the Rosie with a toddler, because you can loop G666 like it's absolutely nothing, and they have very little counterplay. Now, you could give G666 buffs to counter looping, but then with the speed he already has, then he'll just be absolutely OP. That's why I think the kit, if not like completely reworked in balancing, is just gonna stay the exact same amount of mid for eternity. I genuinely am not sure how to make G666 better without making him broken, because the big collision hitbox is really problematic. Next up though, the character that feels like playing a dev character, Veeronica. You know what, let's see, let's give her insane speed, the ability to jump and wall ride, heal on the go with literally zero downside, bump killers farther back and way more frequently than the Sentinel, who has it on a 40-second cooldown, and more, yes. This needs major tuning. Unlike G666 though, she's not the most game-breaking gimmick-wise, more just in her stats, which can be more easily fixed. First, I'd say reduce the max spray count from 3 to 2. You should have a main spray spot and a backup. That's it. 3 is just an infinite distance glitch. Second, my favorite idea, if a killer destroys a spray, it should disable Vandalism and Skate for 30 seconds. I don't really like the idea of nerfing Vee's Skate itself because that's what's so special and fun about her, but the sprays should most definitely be the exploitable weakness. Before this nerf, if you destroyed a spray, for example, she can just go across the map and place another very easily if you're on killer without good movement. Now though, a 30-second cooldown upon destroying the spray not only would make that strategy not viable, but Skate being disabled for 30 seconds also disables them from skating across the literal entire map if you think about it. When Skate is disabled, you can't use tricks or cancel it, so Vee will be encouraged to not get too greedy with their distance, or else the spray will be destroyed and you're gonna crash into something random. I definitely think the Skate itself, of course, could still use some minor tuning, because things like this are crazy, so less vertical height and less speed upon tricks would be nice. But if they implement this second nerf where the sprays are encouraged to be destroyed quickly, I feel like it then wouldn't need too much of a nerf on top of the fact that you could only have 2 sprays max now. It would encourage more of the planning / setup part of Vee, where you find the best, most hidden possible spray spots so that the killer can't instantly find it and stop your skating. I feel like that is not only more engaging gameplay, but also of course makes Vee a lot weaker, which is definitely needed right now. Now, third, her gosh darn battery. The activate battery change is so simple, I don't know how it's not added yet. It just needs some type of standing still windup. Not as much as Shaletsky's fried chicken, because Shaletsky can also be healed by Elliot's and other stuff, but definitely like a 1 to 2 second windup, so that Vees can't just pop in mid-chase brainlessly, extending the chase for another eon. With all of these nerfs, I feel like Skate in of itself can stay relatively insane as long as the sprays are the major drawback. But what do you guys think of the two characters? What kind of balance changes would you suggest? Leave your thoughts down below. And now, I'll actually play a round of Vee as if these nerfs were in play to kind of play test if it's balanced. So, have fun watching a live test of my theoretical changes.